All right, now we go on and I will show you now a little bit bigger or preciser how to do the side view for a car sketch and at the same time get the architecture right. So we do a sports car. The point is also how do I make sure that my car ends on the paper and not like, oops, the wheel is basically off paper. So therefore there are a couple of let's say tricks you can use. You can limit yourself already in terms of you saying, you know, it has to be inside this radius. I have here my overhang in the back and I know I want to have an overhang of basically 3/4 and I go for another one. What here helps as well is maybe I get a whole square, so I have my rear axle and then I go just almost in hovering over the paper and drawing my 3 wheels, which I foreshorten a bit to have a sporty car. It's all about this proportions, and then we said we have a height of, you know, half a wheel and a front overhang of a 3/4 wheel. This helps us really a lot. To not have really a banana as a ground, I turn it a bit and I draw from my body away. This helps always to get a straight line, you know, not always, but most of the time. So now I draw my axles a bit stronger. Then I put the ground clearance line just to have the bottom line of the car, and this line is already a little bit stronger. The next is I need obviously a little bit of volume over the car, you know, and a good thing is as a car designer everything is about dynamic. The car is something dynamic, but is also parked in the garage or somewhere on the street, and it has to look also dynamically just standing there. It's with the yachts and vessels the same. They are the whole year in a harbor and get moved 2 weeks in a year, and they look speedy just sitting there. The same thing is with sports cars. Therefore, it's mattering where you got your engine. We've got now our combustion engine in the front. That means we will have a little bit a longer hood, and sexy looks if the A-pillar, you know, comes dynamically some sort of out of the center of the car, so you got quite nice move. Obviously you try to reach the half of the wheel, which shows my height, and get a steep line, and then I have a coupe-like tail, let's say C-pillar, and I'm closing with my volume in the rear, somehow interesting for the moment, what looks nice. And I have a shoulder line, and my front bumper, fender, and I need some lights and some openings for air inlet. They're usually moving a little bit up. So then I have my window line, and here again it's all about proportions. The body side is usually, to be sexy, higher than the window line, the window volume. Why is this? Because if I would do the volumes like 50-50, let's say the window goes down till half of the height of the car, that doesn't look really nice and tension-wise, you know, it looks boring. So therefore we work always in this 1/3, 2/3 volume to get nice tension out of the wheel, with also over to have quite some muscle over the side, how do you say, the fender of the rear axle. And then obviously you have doors. Now we have a sporty 4-seater, let's say, you know. I try now to show you how to turn a side view slightly to the front so you can see front grille and windshield. And it looks as if it is a perspective, but we started out of a side view.